welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie and you're watching the Vintage Thimble. I'm so glad you could join me again today. So I thought I'd give you a little update because I haven't posted a video in like a month. And a lot of that, to be quite honest, is that I'm very new at this still and I'm still getting used to the editing software. It seems like right now every video I do, I keep having to go back to my family and saying, how do I do that function again? So I'll get better at it, and I've been working on some projects. I definitely have some stuff upcoming for you guys. So anyways, all that being said, I'm glad you could join me today. So I will have some sewing projects that I'm posting in coming weeks because I have lots of footage right now. But today, I just want to share with you my shopping haul. So I'm sure all of you guys know that we're in a bit of a worldwide event here, pandemic, right? And so everything is like closed down in my area like for a few months. It's been like curbside pickup only and stuff. And you can order some fabric things online successfully. And then there's other parts of shopping for fabric stuff that, at least for myself, a trip to the fabric store is still definitely better. So I was waiting till the fabric store opened so that I could go and buy some stuff, right? So I'm here today to show you my cool little shopping haul because sure enough, I went for like 2 things and came back with 4 or 5 things because that's what we do, right? So anyways, here's the deal. Number 1, I picked up this cute little shopping bag. It was $2. It was on sale. But I thought that'd be nice if I remember it the next time I go to the store, then I have something reusable for my fabric stuff. It's a bag I won't mix up with grocery things. Anyways, I thought it was a nice idea. So I went there for, just 1 sec here, I'm gonna save part of this to show you in a second. So what I went there for was this right here. Just simple navy blue lining. There's 2 meters of it here. And this is for that Victorian walking skirt that I'm gonna make out of the navy blue fabric that I showed you in a previous video. You could watch my project projections for 2021 by clicking on the link at the end of this video. Also, I bought black, just 1 meter of black lining. I'm either gonna use this for a vest or I do have a couple of other things. I have some other black lining in the house. You can never have too much of this stuff. So I grabbed another meter of that. And then if you remember once again, my 2021 project projections, if you recall that video, or I will leave the thumbnail at the end of this video, you can click on to see it or fast forward through the end to get it. There's a vintage 1938 dress that I'm going to make in that blue and white polka dot fabric. I needed white fabric for all the trim work around the bolero and the sleeves. So this, it's white. It's just your basic polyester crepe type. It's just about 1/3 of a meter to get that done. Then I bought only a few more things here. I bought more navy blue thread and some gray thread because I'm almost out, and it's a great, if you quilt like I do, gray is your like go-to color if you're having trouble blending stuff. Use gray. And then finally, I had also bought this 2-way zipper you see here, right? And this is just for a little handbag I'm gonna try and make, and I needed a purse zipper. That's a purse zipper. And then, here we go. This was the piece that okay, I didn't plan to buy this fabric, but I did because it's just so pretty and it feels so good. So here it is. Look at that. Let me try and smooth that for you. Look at that. So this fabric here is, once again, it's almost 100% wool, and it does have some nylon blended with it, so it is a mixed fiber, but it's the majority of it is wool. It's 70%, I think it was, wool. So in terms of its handle and feel and drape, It feels like wool. It has a thickness like, it's mostly wool. It's going to behave and dress like wool when you drape it for clothing, right? So I just fell in love with this dark plum, almost goth-like purple color with the black checks, and it's just such a beautiful fabric. And the most exciting part, I got this on sale for $8 a meter, which is so affordable. So anyways, that was my fabric shopping haul. There is, I fell in love with this fabric and then I had to have it. So now just following through again on the conversation about what I have planned for projects for 2021. So you saw here that I had purchased a couple of meters of this navy blue lining fabric. I've got the navy blue wool fabric at home, enough to make a skirt that goes just past the knees. So that is what's gonna happen. And if you recall, I did have a pattern in mind for that I've never actually sewn with, and believe it or not, I'm not gonna use it. And the reason why is I just had to try this. I bought this here. So there's lots of videos online of people doing Edwardian type walking skirts, and I just really want to try one too. So this will be an up and coming video with all this navy blue fabric and lining and everything. And this was 135 pages of this to print this. And then I cut out all the pieces. I'll just show you here. What I did is I took a large envelope, and after I had all the pieces cut out, I have them stored in there. And then the remainder of the directions are all in here, the layouts, and it'll show you the directions. Everything is there. So I got this for a very nice price. This is from Laughing Moon Mercantile, and it was just a one-off pattern. Like, it's not a group of designs or garments, it's one thing, a walking skirt only. It was like $8 Canadian in some change. It really wasn't a lot of money, and to have something authentic from that time period with the big thick lining in the bottom of the skirt and the flat lined and technique and everything, to be able to do all that for a pattern that price, I just really wanted to do it. So when I make this though, my skirt is gonna end, yeah, probably around there like that. So it's just gonna go past my knees, and quite simply because I want something that I'm still gonna be very inclined to wear in our modern times. One of these days, I actually am gonna make like a big full-length skirt and just wear it as part of my wardrobe. I'm gonna find a way to work it in, but this skirt is not going to be where that starting place is. So anyways, that's what I have planned to do with this. And it was just so nice to get out of the house and do some shopping, because we've been cooped up for so long. We can't hang out with our friends. We can't go to church. Can't get a haircut, and I'm ready to get like some nice bob length hair. Everything, we just have to wait right now. So the fact that we've progressed to a zone that stores can be open at, I think about 30% capacity, is pretty great. So that's exciting, and I can't wait to have everything else open too. So anyways, that's what I've been up to, and I'm really glad you could join me today and just see our little update here about what's going on in the world of the vintage thimble. So anyways, thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you next week. I do have videos to show you. I have 2 other completed projects that I can't wait to share with you. Have a great one. Take care. Bye. Also, fun fact, I live in an area that still observes daylight savings time. So today is day 1 of spring on daylight savings time, and we're at that late afternoon, 5:30 in the afternoon type time, that it's the first time you start to really notice how daylight savings, everything looks a little lighter than it should because your time sprang ahead by an hour. So anyways, just kind of a fun fact, I live in a time zone that still does daylight savings. Cheers.